Hey guys, Urbanist Dreams here with a new video, and today we're going to be looking at my prized Jada Toys 164 collection, and this is the Import Racer Option D line, and I have pretty much every wave except for two of them. The very first wave was actually a Dub City Import Racer wave. I don't have that one because I didn't like the cars in that. And then the second wave is the wave that goes in between that first wave and the second wave here. It's in between. I didn't have it because I wasn't a big fan of all the cars, but also like just the way the wall here works is that I didn't really have room to make it fit because the rest would be too low, and this queue's the mess right now. We just have a whole bunch of CD shipments here going out. But maybe I'll pick it up in the future if I get bored. But anyways, let's go through this. So, Wave 1. This is the first official wave of Import Racer that was separate from Dub City. So you have the Lexus GS 430s here. I really love the GS 430 here in the Wave 1. Looks really cool. Then we got the Toyota Celicas. I like the silver one more. Then we got the IS 300s, which are really cool. We have the Supras, which the Endless one looks awesome. I'm not really a fan of this one. It's too show car for me. Then we have the MRS. And the Mitsubishi Eclipse, which this one always reminds me of the Too Fast, Too Furious movie. So that was they went by numbers, so from 1 to 12, and then 13 to 24 would be the wave I don't have. And then this is the next official wave, but if you notice the numbers again, like I said, they're not in order. They jump, but this is actually the correct order. It's just that Jada during this era, they had a mix of like, they would use Dub City lines in between the Import Racer lines, so that's what's a little bit off. But we have the RX-7s, and I love the Apexy one. The RX-8s. The Lancers. And this is pretty much the best and most complete collection I found on YouTube, so this is also a good reference point for people that are wondering which ones are included in the collection. So the XB, the Toyota 86, AE86. I love this one. The red one looks cool, and the Subaru WRX STI. Obviously, I like the blue one. And then we go on to the next wave. We got the Mitsubishi Evolution again. Got some more AE86. This one's actually supposed to be number 52, and it's actually a yellow one. Exact same car, except it's yellow. But I don't have the yellow one. I have the actual super rare limited edition, special edition release. I decided to put it here, but in the future I'll pick up the yellow one, and then I'm probably going to bring that one down there. But this is like a special edition release that I think it was only released in Japan at like a hobby show. And we have the RX-8s. Then we have some more WRX STIs. And we have the S15. This is probably one of my favorites in the 164 scale. I really like the way that Greddy S15 looked. And then the 350Z. And this one's cool. This one actually comes in 164, 124, and 118 scale. Then we go on to the next wave. This is wave 7. So yeah, it's like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is what I mean. Like the waves are really off, but this is actually like the correct order of everything going, even though the numbers make no sense. So like that was wave 6, and this is wave 7. You have the 240SX. Then we have the GS 430 again. We have the Mazda RX-7, the Scion XB again, the R34 GTR, the Toyota Supra, and now we go on to Wave 8. Now Wave 8, this is when they started doing Import Racer Option D. Basically, Import Racer was always meant to be more of a show car series, and then Option D was when drifting started to become popular, so the cars started being more focused on drift spec cars. So we have the 350Z there and the S15, the R32 and the RX-7 FC. This is actually one of my favorite lines, the waves I mean. I really like the cars in this. The STI and the Evo again, the 350Z and the S15, the R32 and the RX-7 FC, the STI and the Evo. And yeah, the cars are like in this one reversed. I'm not sure why they did that, but and then it became strictly Option D. And like I said, this is all going the correct order. Toyota Supras, the R34s. I really like the Moto Rex one. The RX-7s. The SIL 80. The Mitsubishi Evo again. I really like this one. Looked really cool. The Scion TC. And then the last wave ever released for Option D was in 2006. And we have the 240SX. The 300ZX, which I really like. I like this one a lot. The Scion TC again. The RX-8. The R34. I'm missing this one. It's so annoying because the last wave got released in two versions. It got released in this version, but there's also a different style of blister pack that it got released in. And the one I need on eBay, it has the different style, so I keep on waiting for someone to sell it on this one, so it's really annoying. And then finally the Lexus S300, SC300. I really like this one because it reminds me of the real TNE Vertex car that Ueno has. So yeah, that's the 164 Jada collection. And unfortunately my fan in the basement is going to turn on soon, so it's going to probably be annoying and loud. This is also the initial D164 in the blister packs. The A86, the SIL 80, the R32, the RX-7 FD, the FC, and the Evo 3. So yeah, that's my 164. I might pick up that second wave that's supposed to be there, and that would basically be the complete collection. And then I still need that annoying R34. But yeah, I really like these. I mean, nowadays there's a lot of new brands that are doing stuff like this, but they're a bit more expensive. Because I mean, keep in mind, these back in the day were like $4. Now something like this would cost like 35 bucks because Hobby Japan, Tarmac Works, Ignition, like they're doing like stuff like this in 164s, and the price is really, really high, like $40 and stuff. So back in the day, like the detail for these is really nice. And some of these you can still find them kind of cheap, like the earlier waves, like some models, not all of them. Like the Celicas are cheap. Like some of them are really rare and expensive now, and to have the complete collection is extremely hard to get and extremely expensive. But it's definitely worth it just because the detail was just so nice back in the day. I love the blister packaging, the little card you got, the way the cars looked. It's really cool, and like nobody does it like this anymore because it's too expensive. And I mean, because they would retail for like 40 bucks, right? So that's why like the more the premium brands are doing this now. And the other cool thing about this is that it really represented the era of like the kind of show car Fast and Furious, and then it kind of started going to drifting when drifting started to become really big in like 2005-06. So it's kind of a nice progression of the era from then. And yeah, I really like them. The detail is really nice, very high quality, and they look really cool, I think. So yeah, that's the collection. So yeah, like I said, other brands are doing stuff like this but are way more expensive. So I think these are actually cooler in my opinion. Visually, I like the way these look better than the like Hobby Japan and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the Jada, and whoever's collecting these, have fun. It's definitely possible to get all of them. It'll take a lot of time, but you know, that's the whole joy of collecting. And yeah, I had a lot of time. I bought a lot of these when I was younger, and so I didn't have to pay like the obscene prices. I mean, the only ones I've had to pay obscene prices for is like the S15, because when I was younger I had it, but I opened it out of the blister packaging. And the other ones I had to pick up that was missing in the gap was like that purple RX-7, the Lancer Evolution, the gray one there, because again I opened it. The STI I opened it also. And then this whole wave, actually I picked it up like 2 years ago for a good price. I got like the whole wave for, I think it was $250 to $300, which is not bad. I mean, someone might think, well, that's a lot, but I mean, a lot of these like alone, like this alone, retail sometimes on eBay for like $70. I think there's one right now for like $35, which is a good price. But yeah, this guy that sold them to me on eBay, like the blister packages were all perfect condition. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy them all, because he had like it was on auction, so I literally just put like a really high bid on every single one just to win them, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna regret not getting it now. So yeah, that's I think that's all I really want to say about the Jada 164s. I'll had a bigger collection of 124s and things like that, and 118s, but I sold out all of them to kind of focus on the Kyosho Samurai collection here, which are very like high-end premium Ryzen models, because they just look more realistic. And me personally now, I like more like stock oriented cars, but I'll never sell these because these are a really big part of my youth, and I really like the way they look. And I mean, Jada has actually started releasing 164s again recently, a few years ago, but the quality has just really gone downhill. The 164s all look really janky, and yeah, I mean, the reason that it's like that though is because they're trying to keep that price of $4 or $5 per model, and I mean, today you can't do that. So yeah, and by the way, I don't know if I said this in the video, but these are all die cast. So yeah, but yeah, the new Jada, like I think they're called the JDM tuners 164s. They look really bad. I mean, if you'll compare like the R34s and stuff, like these look so much better than what you're gonna get now in the JDM tuners. So those are good if you want more affordable, but I would personally seek these ones out because they look way better. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And then next week's video, I'm probably going to go back to Kyosho, or I might do my 164 initial D cards, because I have these in the blisters packages, but I also have them, I have a set that's open, actually, it's just right there. So maybe I'll do a video on those. Alright, that's it guys. Thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.